Hello everyone, I'm Abraham and welcome to Cafe Libretto. Today, so actually tonight, we're gonna learn to make a perfect tea, a perfect black tea, and how to do it in your home. And after this video, you can bring a highest quality black tea to your home and you can enjoy it very well. So here we go, and let's start with how many kinds of tea you can buy for this. Okay, so let's start with this one here, which is a tea from UAE. It's an Arabic tea, black tea. It's just too much smelly and smells very strong. But also this quality, the quality of this tea isn't fine for the perfect tea. So because it's a very smellful tea and it's not good. It's not absolutely 100% organic. So this is a Persian tea, a Persian black tea, which is specifically grows in the north of Iran. In the north of Iran, in the special tea farms, the Persian people call it a shalizar in Persian language. This is a very, very high quality tea in all around the Middle East and in all around the world as well. And also here we have another black tea here, which is a Indian tea, but the difference of this kind of tea with the other two is in the size of the tea. And I'm going to show you, it's just like a powder and it's not like a tea leaves. And also there's another Indian tea which has a pink pocket. And it tastes another different, but the quality of this Indian tea never is as good as the Persian tea. The Persian tea is the best. And also, specifically if you are looking for a very, very special and the best tea in all around the world, the Persian tea, which is specifically grows in the tea farms in Fumen city, is the best one because of the weather and the very extremely good tea farms, shalizars in Fumen. The tea which grows in Fumen city in north of Iran, it have the very best quality. So, to have a really tasty tea that we want to make, the most important point is the time of the connection of your tea and your hot water. This is very important. So now here we are using a electric boiler, and so there's no difference between the different kinds of kettle. You can use any kind of kettle or any kind of boiler you have. And this kind of boilers, the electric boilers, are fast. But also, absolutely, you need a teapot, which is a very special tool for making your special tea. So, this is a very special kind of teapot, a Chinese teapot, but also you can use a classic teapot, glass teapot, any kind of that. There's no difference. But the important point, please pay attention to this matter. The most important point of the teapot is this. This is like a basket which you pour your tea into this basket, and you will put it to your teapot. And because the most important point in making a high quality tea is the time of connection, the hot water and your tea. This is a very important thing, that you can remove your tea from your hot water anytime you want, and it will make you able to set the time of your tea making. And so you should start to boiling the water, and after it started to boil, and I'm going to show you. So now after a few moments we have a boiling water, and when you remove the heat from your boiler, allow your water to be just a little bit cooler. The temperature of this water now is around 100 degrees centigrade, and after 2 minutes it's going to be almost 90 degrees centigrade, which is suitable for this kind of tea. But pay attention that if you are making a green tea, the temperature of your water should be almost 80 degrees centigrade, or just a little bit less. But a black tea needs just a little more heat. And while the 2 minutes is running, so now I can explain about something important when you're making a tea. The tea should be big and bold. It shouldn't be very little, like a powder. It should be like a tea leaves and not smaller. The quality of the big teas are more than the small teas. And there are two main and two basic ways to discover that your tea is organic or not. The first way is, after you make your tea, you can put it away on the counter or anywhere else, and just wait for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, it shouldn't be mud. It would be and transparent, very transparent and light, it wouldn't be matte and dark. Another test you can do is just pouring a cold water, which has a temperature around 3 degrees centigrade to 5 degrees centigrade, and the connection of the tea and cold water shouldn't make any color, and your water should be without any color, should be white and transparent after 24 hours. Exactly unlike coffee, it shouldn't make any color with cold water. This is a very important point. You can test your tea in your home. And now, here we go. So, amount of tea I'm using for a single cup of coffee is about 1 teaspoon. So it absolutely depends. It absolutely depends on your kind of tea, and also the time of the connection of your tea with the hot water. Absolutely depends on the kind of your tea. So, but usually, almost 1 teaspoon of tea for every person will work. When you are pouring a hot water on your tea, you can make a circle with the water pouring into your basket. As you can see, so now you're going to wait for 5 minutes, and after the 5 minutes you can taste your tea and discover the taste and the compounds of the taste and the elements of your tea, and you can find out that it need more time or not. Now, after the 5 minutes, try your tea. There is some notes, some taste notes in the tea, which is same with the wine. It's the acid taste. It's not bitter. It's not actually bitter taste. It's an acid taste. Your tea need to be a little bit acid, but not very acid. The amount of acid taste in your tea is very, very important, and the acid taste in every tea will show the quality of tea. So, after the 5 minutes, you can try your tea. So this is really black now. If you don't like a strong tea or a very, very black colored tea, you can add a little bit of hot water on it. It smells very well. So, now, I think this kind of tea need just a 1 minute more to be extremely incredible and very tasty. So, we're going to wait for another 1 minute. And while we're waiting, I want to explain you about making tea on fire if you want. Some people like the taste of smoke in the tea, and it will happen. It will happen when you make it on fire, I mean the natural fire, in barbecue or anywhere else. When you're making your tea on fire, on barbecue, if you use a Indian tea, which is made of a little bit smaller parts of tea, the result will be better in the opinion of somebody, but it also depends on your opinion, and it depends on what you like. So I think it's enough. In the countries which people use tea and drink tea more than coffee, usually they add something except tea into the tea, just like cinnamons, and something else. If you want to do it, I suggest you. So at the first choice, I suggest you to don't do that, because the taste of tea without anything, the very high quality tea, is very tasty, and you don't need anything else. So, in my opinion, I like to drink tea without anything. But if you want to add some cinnamons or something else, be careful and add a very little bit of that. Not so much, because the taste and smell of the tea is important as well. So you can drink it in this cup, but because I want to show you the color of the tea, I want to pour it to the cup. And here we go. Turkish people often drink tea very dark, absolutely dark, and very darker than this one. But Persian people don't do that. Persian people like a lighter color tea and this softer taste. Armenian people also drink it normal, with it not very dark, not very light, and so you should try, just try. And the important point I said, and I say again, the most important element, the most important point, and also the most important part of making a perfect tea is setting and customing the time of the connection of the tea and the boiled water and the hot water. This is the most important thing, and this will make the taste of your tea. So let's try. So it smells very, very good. if we made this tea, it would be more smelly. It would be very smelly, but it wouldn't be tasty. This is tasty, and not very smelly. Never and never tea should be smelly as coffee or some other drinks, some other caffeine drinks. But the smell of the tea should be very fresh, and you're going to like it when you smell it. It's important. This is extremely tasty tea. There is also another kind of tea called a red tea, which will make the blood pressure very down. Anybody who have blood pressure will drink a red tea, but this is a black tea. If you want to make a red tea, so the instruction, and the way is same, but just pay attention to this matter, that you don't have to drink more than a half of a cup. But this is a black tea. There's no limit.